really hear too much. You have to make it a point to kind of look over at Coach Foster, and yeah, I mean sometimes he is loud enough that you can definitely hear him. But yeah, no, for sure. When you're just in the action and you're getting after it,
Yeah,
kind of blocks everything out, and you're just in the moment.
yeah.
But Foster has a really loud voice though, so for sure, every now and then it breaks through. And
Well,
that was
we
something that he told us also. If it is loud, you know, if you get a chance, if you're in a position where you're in control, look over at me, and I'm gonna help you, you know, because he may see something that the wrestlers don't see. All the years of experience he has.
not sure what happened. Here we go. They got everything situated.
Yeah, back to the action.
Hmm. So, do you have the picture from Coach Foster about who's wrestling right now, or
Oh,
did you
I do.
get it?
Let me see.
That looks like it hurts.
Absolutely. There's a lot of positions you don't want to be in here.
This is the 138. It looks like.
138.
Okay. Martinez versus McQuon. McQuon.
McQuoney. Sorry for the mispronunciation.
If anything, it was Tony Della Rosa who mispronounced it.
Beeville awarded the escape point 3-1.
1 minute left in the first period. New Braunfels wrestling in the Grinch socks.
Nice throw by. Almost had the takedown. Beeville not letting him get it yet. Beeville wants to work to step over his hips here. That's a good control here. Yep. 3-point
3 points.
takedown for New Braunfels. 6-1, 10 seconds left. Don't want to give up a pin here when you got 5 seconds left. Keep fighting.
So Tony, like right there, Martinez Abibo, his headpiece went down below his eyes. I'm sure that's makes it even tougher, especially when you have somebody wrapped up
Yeah,
on you, and
definitely.
you. I'm sure that part of you wants to adjust it, but at the same time, you're like, I don't want to do
Exactly,
that and
exactly.
give it up.
You're already in a bad position for sure. So you don't want to really focus on your headgear. You're working on just kind of getting out of the position you're in.
Stalemate. Somebody will take a shot here shortly.
Ooh, working the inside trip there. Nice attempt for the fireman carry. Almost. You have it just yet. Good action here from both wrestlers.
So now,
Takedown. He doesn't have control just yet. Out of bounds back to the center of the mat. That's where the new inbounds rule come into effect.
mhm.
Before you had to have at least 2 points of contact in to score that takedown. Now you only need one, but he wasn't able to finish on that one. Takedown New Braunfels. Maintaining control. Looking for an opening somewhere here. Diva has to continue to work to stand up.
I'll tell you what, Tony, my back is hurting just watching this. I don't know how they can do
Yeah,
that. Of
yeah,
course, they're
for
young. I
sure. Oh
understand, but
yeah, when you're young, it doesn't hurt as much, but yeah, there's still some times where I feel a pop or something, and I know that's from my wrestling days for sure. Broncos working a guillotine here. Didn't just get it. Four near fall points for New Braunfels.
so now it's 12-1.
13-1.
Oh, 13-1.
Yes, sir.
I miscounted. So is there a mercy rule? Like if they get past so many points,
That
or
that is the technical fall that I was speaking about
no?
earlier. Whenever one wrestler gets a 15-point lead, they will stop the match. Three takedown to the Braunfels. That is a tech fall that we were just speaking about.
And right now in the duel, that's kind of like what you want. You want to face tough competition.
Oh
So
yeah,
once you
absolutely.
go to district, you'll be ready. Regional, or what's after district? Is it regionals
Yeah,
or is it?
district regionals, and then you get the state meet. I got a feeling you're going to be seeing that New Braunfels kid definitely at those tournaments as well.
I know last year when I was able to cover Beeville as they wrestled Rockport and Vets Memorial, there was a kid from Vets that he had won, I think, his 100th career match.
Wow.
I was like, I didn't know you haven't wrestled that many matches. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, that's it's either a lot of tournaments during the year or that's somebody who's been there for 4 years.
Right now we have the 144 weight division. We're going to have Diego versus Hatcher. Diego of Beeville. Samuel Diego.
Diego with the takedown, 3 points to 0. One-point escape for Hatcher.
I keep getting lost in the action. I'm watching the wrestlers instead of watching like the ref to see the and call out the
Yeah.
points. So I'm glad you're here, Tony.
Oh, I got you, David. New Braunfels in on the single leg, looking to turn the corner and finish. Yeah, if you're Bevo, you don't want to go to your hips here. Losing a lot of your control. New Braunfels with a 3-point takedown, 4-3. Hatcher with the lead.
45 seconds in the first period.
Working to stand up.
And when he's telling him to sit, he's basically just
Yeah,
put your weight
he's
down.
asking him to kind of set his hips down, create some distance there. Whenever you set your hips down on the opponent's shoulders like that, you create a lot of pressure on their shoulders, which will sometimes lead to them letting go of the hold.
At the end of the first period, it's New Braunfels 4, Beeville 3.
Hatcher choosing down. Beeville chooses to let him stand up, giving him the 1 point right away. 5-3, Hatcher now. Beeville in on a double leg. Yeah, it looked to be like control, 3 points for Beeville. Beeville lets him back up. 6-6 now. Seems to be confident in his takedown abilities. Both wrestlers working some shot opportunities. You go in, you go into Hatcher with a counter. Three
Dangerous
points awarded for the
situation.
takedown. Working near fall points. 9-6, Hatcher. Awarded another 3-point near fall. Could be 12-6. Beeville looking a reversal. He has it. 2-point reversal. Working for the fall now.
Ah,
Got to sit his hips down. Look up. Hatcher fighting. Might be working. Looks like he's close to the fall, and he has it.
and he gets him with the pin.
Like you said earlier, man, it just takes one,
Hmm.
one mistake, one counter, and it's a completely different match.
Yeah,
Great
great,
action.
great match by Samuel Diego to keep fighting and never giving up.
Absolutely, and that's why you never give up. You're never out of the match. All it takes is one moment.
I kind of wish I would have turned the camera a little bit to the right. You should have seen the movements from Coach Foster
Yeah,
telling him,
yeah.
turn him,
He
turn
gets
him.
animated,
Yeah.
and he'll get into it.
Now we got wrestling for Beeville and the 150. It's going to be Joseph Briones versus Signs New Braunfels.
Both guys looking for control in the tie up.
I believe Briones is little cousin of Beeville Hall of Fame wrestler Matt Silvas.
Oh yeah, great guy, great role model for sure.
Yeah, makes a pretty good barbecue too.
Oh, absolutely. That's where I was going next. In on the shot. I believe Matt was actually Beeville's first state placer, if I'm not
I,
mistaken.
I believe so. Yeah, there's a lot of history in this program.
Absolutely. Signs with the takedown, 3 points.
A little less than a minute remaining in the first period.
Rona's working to create some space, get an escape, back down to the mat. In that position, he wants to control the hand so he can break that hold, turn into him, and get some space and get that escape point.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was fixing to ask you. I mean, he gets away, he gets a point, right?
Yes, sir. He's working hard for it.
Mm-hmm. This guy is stuck to him like glue.
Oh yeah, not making it easy for sure.
Yeah.
Signs with the leg in. Control here.
And that's the end of the first period. New Braunfels leads 3-0. That's signs of New Braunfels leading 3-0.
Briones choosing top position here, looking to work for any kind of turn to lead to a near fall points or the pin. Signs up quick. Briones not giving up the control just yet.
Almost had the takedown.
Well, he's still in control from whenever he was on top position, so there wouldn't have been any points awarded just yet.
Okay.
2-point reversal for Signs.
Got to keep fighting.
Ryan's working to get some near fall points here. And a
And that's a
fall
pin
or signs
by
from New
Signs.
Braunfels.
So, Tony, I had somebody ask a question. How many district championships does Beeville have in wrestling?
Do they have total?
Yes.
Hmm, that's a tough one. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I know when I graduated, we were on a run of 7 straight at that time. Um, Not sure about afterwards. My junior year, we actually placed second as a team at regionals, which was, an amazing feat. When you think about all the teams that are there, all the bigger schools. So
Looks
definitely
like
a lot of work put in by Coach Foster.
this is a 157-pound division. We're going to have Jimenez for Beeville versus Bogert.
Tough to read on that one.
Yeah. 3 points.
Beeville with the takedown, working for the fall. Close, and he has it.
And Jimenez gets the pin for the Trojans. And right
26
there,
seconds into the
Coach
first
Foster
period.
telling him,
Exactly.
calm
Yeah.
down,
I mean,
relax.
when you
Yeah.
get a fall like that, you're definitely excited. But
Yeah.
like he said, win with grace, lose with grace.
Yeah. And I'm sure that's one of the many, many lessons you've learned under Coach Foster.
Definitely.
And that was, I don't want to say almost 20 years ago that we were in high school because I don't want to feel
Oh
old, but
man.
and it's crazy because it still sticks to you to this day.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Absolutely. He teaches you to be respectful, to be
Mhm.
humble. In victory or defeat. So
Yeah. So now we should be going up to the.
scoreboard on TV isn't set yet.
I'm assuming this is gonna be the 165.
Mm-hmm. Either I'll go from New Braunfels versus Gonzalez from Bevo. New Braunfels with the early takedown.
So Tony, when you wrestle, do you have a certain move that you love to go to?
I was more of a counter wrestler. I wouldn't say I had a favorite move to go to. I was really just working off, whatever opportunity I had, that I was given. Um, yeah, I can't really say I had a favorite move for sure. Whatever move got me the win. I'll say that.
I did think about doing wrestling one time whenever we were freshmen in high school
Yeah.
until Coach Foster told me, yeah, you just got to run so many miles to earn your stuff. I said, all right, Coach, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. We had to run 10 miles to earn our wrestling shoes. That was definitely fun, I would
Yeah.
say.
I was like, Coach, can I just like get dropped off halfway and come through?
Yeah, and then you think you're done at the end of the run. And he's like, all right, let's go wrestle now.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to give props to all these wrestlers from both teams, all three teams. Wrestling is one of the most difficult sports to do.
Absolutely,
You have to
absolutely.
have a lot of endurance, a lot of strength.
It's a grind for sure. New Braunfels working the cradle here,
And you got
and he gets the fall.
and you also got to be strong-minded also in the sport because if you're
Absolutely.
down, if you're losing 3-0, 5-1,
Hmm.
like we were saying earlier, any one little move, one little opening, you can reverse it, flip it,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely. You're never out of the match.
yeah.
That's why you always fight.
So now we're going up to 175. Looks like we're gonna have Harvin of Beeville versus Golden of New Braunfels.
Back to the action. It's a quick stalling warning.
I forgot to adjust my scoreboard.
There we go. And again, with stalling, you get, I believe you get a warning Second stalling you get called, you give up a point. Third stalling is another point, and I believe the fourth is 2 points. Referee calling out for some action here. They're working the throw by.
Oh, he got him by the hair on that
Might have
one.
pulled a little hair there.
Yeah.
Still no control from either wrestler. Foster calling for Beeville. Yep, Beeville to push into the wrestler from the Broncos. Like I said, the referee is looking for both of these guys to work circular, the action around the center of the ring, the mat, and going out like that. So call it stalling. Both guys looking to control the tie up.
So what do you think the refs telling them right now? I saw the ref said something. I don't see this on the
He's
time. Or...
looking for action for sure. He's calling for more action. Work back to the center of the mat. Still working that throw by. Three-point takedown for Harvin. Working to break him down.
So I'm assuming this is kind of like whenever you're trying to change your son, how he's like, don't
Oh
want to.
yeah.
It's bath time. Let's go.
Yep. Yep. It's exactly what it's like. It's definitely a fight. Locked hands on Beeville. New Braunfels awarded a point.
So right now the scoreboard on the TV has 4-1,
Mm-hmm.
but up on top has 3-1. I don't think he saw
Yeah, I don't think
one
he
point.
saw the
Yeah.
first stalling point that was awarded for Bevo.
We have bleeding
I
time.
believe we have blood time, yes, sir. I'll tell you what, one thing that Coach Foster does not like is when his Bevo wrestlers are called for stalling. You know, he always wants action. He wants you to circle around, to work for something. I remember he disliked stalling so much that if we got called for any wrestler, it didn't have to be the whole team. If there was one wrestler that called for stalling, that next Monday we ran the whole practice. The
Wow.
whole practice. I'm talking distance, sprints, snakes, anything he could do that kept us constantly moving.
So good luck to the kids on practice tomorrow, or, or
What's today? Thursday? No,
today's
it'll
Thursday.
be Monday most likely.
Good luck to the kids on Monday.
Yeah, our thoughts are with you. They'll choose to let New Braunfels up, giving them the point. Oh,
Looks like
got
I got
stuck.
stuck to the mat
Yeah,
tape.
got stuck on the tape there.
That's how you know you're wrestling good. Coach Foster said, "I'll take care of that."
Yeah, just a quick little snip, and we'll be back to the action. Control. Golden working to get away.
So like right there, could he try to like wrap his foot around his foot to try to instead of letting him get away?
Yeah,
Or
for sure. Yeah, there he goes right there. Good call, David.
I was a wrestler at one point in my
Oh
life,
yeah,
sometime
yeah,
in a
it's in you
previous
for
life,
sure. I see
maybe.
it. 3 points awarded for the takedown.
Beeville
7-2
leads.
into the second period. Coach Foster calling for a heel trip in that situation. Um, Close to what you were saying. You can wrap your leg around the guy and kind of bring him down to the mat. What Coach Foster's calling for is to pull the guy back in your direction while kicking or tripping his leg,
Uh-huh.
which will prevent him from reaching out and getting his base down, getting him down to the mat. Both guys working back to the middle of the mat. Oh, and they're out of bounds. Minute and a half left in the third period.
I don't know. They took a point away because now the board on the TV says 6 now.
Hmm.
I don't think. Yeah, it should be.
Yeah,
It
Coach
should be
Foster's
7.
asking, yeah.
I'm gonna leave my 7 up there.
Yeah. Golden working for the takedown. Probably not giving it up. No, they're stalling for green. We're at 2 points for Beeville now. At 1 point, I'm sorry.
So what do you think, Tony? Should I put 8 or 9
Let's
on my
see.
scoreboard? Because it's 2, but
Well, he switched it back to 1, I believe, so I believe it would be 8.
I'm just gonna leave my scoreboard the
Yeah,
way it
that was
is.
his third stall.
It should be 8-3 though.
Yeah. We'll just wait to see who gets their hand raised at the end.
Yeah, exactly. This one looks like it might go all the way.
Yeah, definitely. Both guys battling.
Yeah. Feels like they're like equally strong. They want to do this. They know what the other one wants to do. And that's another thing about wrestling is you have to be in mind that I want to be the offensive guy, but I also got to keep my defense up. Like,
Absolutely, absolutely.
you got to constantly be thinking.
And you're in trouble. Harvard has been close with his throw by a few times. Oh, you can't let the second roll through here. That'll be a 3-point takedown for Golden, and I believe he awarded him 2 points for near fall.
Harmon's down by 1.
8-7. He's got to stand up and get a point here.
We got 15 seconds, Tony.
It's going down to the wire.
Got to do something. Got to turn, escape.
He's not going to be able to get up.
And New Braunfels comes back and wins. Golden comes back and takes it in the last 20 seconds, 15 seconds of the match.
Yeah, I believe Beeville had the lead the whole way. And that takedown in those near fall points helped him steal the win there. Great action. Back to never giving up again.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to the 190 division,
190.
which is going to be Humes of New Braunfels versus Rodriguez of Beeville.
Rodriguez with the takedown. Scramble. Back up. Use the position. You have a point for Humes. Then on his own takedown attempt now. Nothing yet. He takes control. That is a 3-point takedown. 6-1 with a minute left in the first period. Lacing the arm in there. Going to try to use it to turn him over. He's working a double chicken wing. Got to run it over. There he goes.
Going for the pin. And Rodriguez gets the win.
That's one of the more exciting moves to watch in this sport for sure.
And what is it called?
We called it the double chicken wing. I believe other places might have different names for it, but when I was here, we called it the double chicken wing.
Going to the 215 class. That's going to be Patronilla of New Braunfels versus Donnell Wright of Beeville. So, Tony, wrestling, it helped you in other sports, correct? In football
Oh yeah,
and all that.
for sure.
Especially since, you were all Trojan team, offensive lineman.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, you do learn a lot about leverage for sure. It's something that helps you. When you're on the offensive line, battling bigger guys.
Yeah, especially because we were both smaller back then,
Yeah,
You were probably like a $160.
I wish.
Especially running that slot T. You gotta
Oh yeah.
know all about leverage.
Right, working that inside trip, didn't quite get it.
Good move.
Nice little snap down by Beeville. Working the leg control now. 3 points. Get some leverage on that elbow and turn the guy for like some near fall points or the takedown. The pin. Doesn't want to get too high here.
Especially because Donnell's a lot smaller in stature.
Mm-hmm. Good job not giving up an escape point there.
At the end of the first period, Wright of Beeville is leading 3-0 over Patronilla. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Right, again, looking for the leg control. Looking for the power half here. He said he wants to get that pressure out on the shoulder and not so much on the armpit so he can really work to turn him over. Collecting some near fall points here. A little bit too high.
4 for red.
4 near fall red. Still in control. Gets
Ooh,
him back down to the mat.
nice.
He's got some power.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing Donnell during football, and he's put a hit on a few guys, and I even saw him block a couple guys, nice pancakes, and you can see where wrestling has paid off.
Yeah. Petronella with the reversal, 2 points. Petronella working to break him down. Running a power half of his own. Not there. Working a crossface to the crossface cradle now. Donnell's got to fight and not let him lock up those hands. And he survives the round. 7-2 going into the third period.
Yeah. Yes, Brittany, the girls wrestled first. Diamond and Chloe, unfortunately, they both lost to pinfall, but I believe they'll be wrestling again against Lanier once we wrestle Lanier.
A little bit high right here in the top position. Locked hands is called. That'll be a point for Petronella.
Oh, no. My headset just said the battery is low.
Beeville chooses the neutral position, so Petronella gets a point here. 7-4. In on a shot, nothing yet. Lock your hands there. 3 points. To right. 1 point escape for Petronella. 10-5. A little bit over a minute left. Another 3-point takedown for Beeville. Cuts him loose again. We're calling for some action. Stall warning on Beeville.
Right leads 13-6 with 41.9 seconds remaining.
If you're right in this position, you don't really want to stay in the tie-up too much. That could lead to a head and arm, which would be takedown points plus near fall points. And if you're Petronella, you're looking for a takedown like that. Five seconds. Right Wright holds them off for the win, 13-7.
That was a good hard fought
I'll
match
tell you, man,
from
it's
both.
a grueling sport, man.
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to ask you. I'm sure like that third period is killer. You're
Absolutely.
going, uh,
It's just all it's all reaction,
yeah.
it's all instinct and then muscle memory. It's funny because at tournaments, if you win your match, you have to go over to the scores table and sign the paper
Uh-huh.
with the official results. And man, I remember several times going over and not even be able to feel my arm while I'm signing the paper. So it's just a bunch of chicken scratch. But yeah, man, it takes a toll on you in those long, grueling bouts like that.
Well, it looks like this is the JV right here. I believe 175.
I believe yes, sir.
This is Rakowitz. No, Signs, correction. Signs.
Quick
3 points
three-point
red.
takedown.
This is Garrett Signs of Beeville.
Almost has some near fall points there.
Who is he wrestling against, Tony?
I'm not.
I know he had put the JV Signs versus Rio. It's Beaver
not
versus
not
New Braunfels.
not sure what that name is or who wrote that down. We had a 2-point reversal for New Braunfels. 3-2. Beeville looking for his own reversal now. 5-2.
They are moving fast, Tony. I'm trying to catch up on the points.
Locked hands, Beeville. That's going to be a point for New Braunfels. 5 seconds left in the first period. And we are at the end of the first period. New Braunfels chooses down. Beeville maintaining control, looking to lock up a cradle. Some tough defense from New Braunfels. Looking to stand up, create some space. Beeville brings him back down to the mat. Working for a fall, collecting some near fall points. That'll be at least four. Still inbound, so he's working for that pin. And then he gets it.
So I was gonna. No, my headset's not on, but yeah, if you would get out of the lane, out of the circle, as long as that one foot was in.
Yep, that's all it takes. Yep, you just need 1 point of contact inbounds. Moving on to our next matchup, Hernandez versus Golden. Golden with the takedown early, 3 points.
Like it takes literally like 5 minutes to try. It's not starting.
Two reversal for Hernandez. Cuts Golden loose. We're now at 4-2. Golden with the lead.